Tessa decided to get outside and enjoy the sunshine, making her way south to the Galveston County fairgrounds. So in case you're not familiar, those fairgrounds, they are located off Highway 6 in Hitchcock, which is just west of I-45, just north of the island. So it's north of like Tiki Island before you even get across the causeway into Galveston. So Tessa has been hanging out there all morning long, and I hear she's already been enjoying some adventures. Tessa, can you hear me?
I have made so many friends already. I mean, we just got here this morning. Like you said, a lot of people, when they hear the word Galveston, they think the beach. But Galveston County is actually a really rich in agriculture area. If you couldn't tell, Lenny, I don't know, my buddy Biscuit here says, yeah, we got some agriculture going on. And if you can see these students in the background, they are the ones that benefit from people coming out, enjoying the food, the fairgrounds, the barbecue, the drinks. So we're going to have a good old time today, Derek. I've already got so much planned.
Well, and Tessa, I hear that today is Schools Day, so there are local students who have essentially, they're playing hooky, they're taking the day off school, they're visiting the fair, and there's so much to see, to do, to enjoy, and also really there are learning opportunities at the fair as well, in addition to all the fun things too.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. They're not skipping school. They're out on field trips. Now, I don't remember any of my field trips being this entertaining, this awesome, but it really is. They're learning so much. They get to have one-on-ones with the law enforcement out here. They get to see all kinds of shows. There was pig races, swine racing earlier. I mean, there's just so much fun to do. Trying to see it through the eyes of a little kid, I mean, the oohs and ahs are everywhere.
Well, and we're seeing video right now, Tessa, from some of the things that you've been able to experience. I believe this is video of the swine races that took place earlier today. You've been out there for a few hours, and the entire Houston Life team today, Tessa, we've all been just laughing about as you've been relaying what you've been experiencing down there, and as you've been sending in some video. And I believe we have some video of what went down earlier today during these races. So we're going to run that right now.
Number two, and Texas and Lauren are bringing home the bacon that time.
Okay, bringing home the bacon. These little piggies are so adorable, Tessa. I want to adopt every single one of them.
Well, what was funny, Derek, about that is that they actually named some of the pigs racing. They named them Derek, Tessa, and Lauren. And you know how you and I are always joking like, oh my gosh, Lauren Kelly, she's really good at everything. Lauren Pig, the piglet little Lauren, smoked Derek Pig, it smoked Tessa Pig, and once again, all hail Queen Lauren Kelly.
Hold on. They named the pigs Tessa, Derek, and Lauren? Whose idea was this?
Yes. Well, you know Barbara over here in Galveston County, she is like giving us all the lowdown on everything, and she just runs up to the announcer. She goes, hey, for one of the races, can we have the pigs named Derek, Tessa, and Lauren? And that's the one we watched. And like I mentioned, Lauren Pig smoked Derek Pig and Tessa Pig.
Wow. Okay, that's good stuff. I think you need to insist that those are not just temporary names, Tessa B. They need to be the pigs' permanent names from here on out. Hey, so tell us what's on your itinerary today, because you look like you're having a blast. This is the perfect day and will be the perfect weekend to get out and enjoy it. But yeah, tell us more about your little friend there with you.
Okay, so this is Biscuit, and he is a prize-winning goat. We're actually going to talk to his handler, Bailey Bennett, later in the show. We're also going to talk to the Grand Steer champion later in the show. And you know me. You know I have to find where the good food and drink is as well. But look at these kids. I mean, these kids are so dedicated. All the kids that learn, you know, what time and dedication raising an animal from start to finish. I mean, that's what this is all about. It's about agriculture, youth education, and, of course, we're part of the community. community. So we're here and we have a lot of fun. So Bailey was telling me, you know, when you're showing the animals, it's like a bodybuilding competition for the animals. So this is actually Biscuit's cooling jacket, and I said, hey, those are Houston Life colors. Why don't you come and be my co-host out here? And yeah, he's looking good, looking stout, and he's a great show-go.
Oh my gosh, Tessa, he's so adorable. You know, I was online earlier, GalvestonCountyFair.com. I was checking out their website, and I think for a lot of people who just assume that rodeo season in our area is over in March, those people, respectfully, are mistaken, because Galveston County really has something going on down there. You, on your itinerary for the rest of the day, you're going to find something to eat. Is that right? There's a cook-off tent you're going to make your way into. Also,
right.
Live music and live performances. That is a big part of the Galveston County Fair.
That's right. So there's going to be a Kid Rock tribute band tonight. Who's the popular kid that all the kids like?
Braxton Keith.
Braxton Keith apparently is like this country heartthrob that all, you know, the young kids know about. He's going to be performing tomorrow night. But yeah, this is somewhere you can come and have live entertainment, ride all the rides, enjoy all the things. And like you said, for those who, you know, can't get the rodeo out of their system, you come down here, there's plenty of parking, the people are as nice as ever, and you're going to have a really good time. You'll be impressed.
Well,
Biscuit.
It's good stuff. And Sweet Biscuit, I like his little outfit too. I just want to take him home. He's got a little spot in my living room if he wants it.
Harness.
Tessa. Hey, so Tessa,
okay.
Good timing down there. Today is National Siblings Day, and as your family has grown, and as your niece, Sophia, has just celebrated her very first birthday on April 4th, we had to show our viewers this adorable photo. And Tessa, this photo was snapped just last weekend when you were at home in Corpus celebrating Sophia's first birthday.
Yeah, that was her very first birthday party, and of course all the siblings are there. I think it's hilarious because she's just this tiny baby and, you know, around us all adults, but she runs the roost, you know. It's her show, it's her world. We're all just living in it. We had a really good time for her birthday.
It's so
sweet.
What
about you?
Well, the time just goes by way too quickly, and I think our viewers have seen some of our Throwback Thursday old school Derek family photos, but there's my mom, Bobby Sharon, in the middle, and Heather on the left, and Elizabeth on the right, and little Derek in the middle, missing a couple teeth. And this photo, I think, was taken probably shortly after my high school graduation. But over the years, our hair has maybe gotten a little grayer. We've maybe, I don't know, gained a few pounds, but family is always family, and it's so great now that we have little people in our family too, Tessa. They're just not quite as little as Sophia is anymore.
Well, I can't wait for Sophia to grow like your nieces have grown. Your nieces are so impressive. They're so talented. If she can do half of the things that they do, we'll be so satisfied with just that. But, you know, I want to encourage our viewers to go to Click 2 Pins, because I put a really silly picture of me and my siblings on Click 2 Pins. And if you want to share your family with us, I mean, we're always showing ours to you. So go upload those pictures, and I'll take a gander at those later. Yeah,
that's a great suggestion. Click2pins.com. Tessa B. Also, through our KPRC2 Plus app, you can find pins, upload your photos or videos there. Tessa, we're going to check in with you in a little while. It's a gorgeous day once again out there. GalvestonCountyFair.com is the place for our viewers to visit if they want to plan their weekend. And again, this is the last weekend, right, Tessa? People can get out there to enjoy it.
Yes, so the fair goes through April 12th, so that means you still have plenty of time to get out here and enjoy the festivities, enjoy the live music, and enjoy the fair, and enjoy cute little animals just like Biscuit. What's that? No comment, he says. He says that I was absolutely right about all of that other stuff.
Sweet baby Biscuit, please give him some belly scratches for me. He is a beautiful, beautiful little guy right there. Tessa B., thanks so much. We'll see you in just a little. Welcome back to Houston Life. Now through Saturday, April 12th, marks the final weekend of the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo. So we sent our very own Tessa Barrera to get in on the action. If you're just joining us, well, before the break, she was getting a look behind the scenes at the competition and flavor that takes place in those famous cook-off tents. Tessa, did I hear a bit of a southern drawl coming out of your mouth before the break?
Listen, when I get to Galveston County, my twang just gets a little thicker, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but once I put on my rodeo hat, all my clothes, and I walk through the fairgrounds, I'm like, okay, where's my food? Where's my drink? A good thing I'm at the high-pressure cooker's tent. Billy Gibson is here. Tell me what you guys got going on at the tent this year.
We're fixing to have a big party. We have lots of food out on the table to show.
Okay, show me. Was this the Bloody Mary?
Yeah, we got the Bloody Mary. Here you go. That's for you. You're going to have to try that.
Crab leg sticking out?
Yeah.
I need some time with this. Okay,
Yeah.
that is delicious. That is delicious.
We also have a pink drink, a frozen drink.
Okay.
Pineapple.
Excuse me. Let me get in here. It's definitely frozen. That is tremendous. Also, it's our camera guy Lenny's birthday, so we're gonna have to make him a plate here. What else you got here?
We got some brisket. We've
Okay.
got some brisket, shrimp, crab legs, pig shooters,
Oh my
pork
gosh.
belly, and
Now-
pork ribs.
Now, what does it take to win a competition? Because I see you have all the support of the team back here. But to come out and cook all this food is one thing, but to come out and really win some hardware, what does that take?
You have to have a great team.
Okay.
That's the main thing. And then you have to have a team that wants to practice.
Okay. And how do you practice? You just cook and cook and cook?
Cook and cook and cook. And keep trying new things.
Okay, I love that. I love that. Now, speaking of trying new things, I think I had this before the break.
Jalapenos or
Okay,
ribs.
Is this hot Cheeto? What is
Yes, that is hot Cheeto.
hot Cheeto jalapeno popper? I have never had that in my life. Why not? Is the question. That is fire, literally fire. Thank you so much. Whose idea was this? Whose idea?
John Riley.
Hey, that's John right there.
Yep,
Okay.
that's him.
Way to go, John. That's the good stuff. I'm gonna come back for that.
You got it.
Thank you so much, Billy, and thank you guys so much. The high pressure cooker team, one more time, give us another woo. Okay, now it is so much fun to come out here and to eat the food and to drink the drinks, but you know what? We know what it's all about, right? We know we're trying to raise money for the community and raise money for scholarships. Now, I'm lucky enough to be by Kylie Williams. She was a Grand Steer champion last night. She has done achieved something that most people in their lifetime will not do. Now, Kylie, you raised a $31,000 steer last night. When you were declared the winner of that, how did that feel in that moment?
It felt amazing. I've had that dream since I was 8 years old, and it's just something that I've always wanted to do. And as soon as it happened, I just felt great about everything.
Yeah.
Like everything's been paid off.
Yeah. Now, this is something you've been doing since you were 8 years old. So now that you're a senior, how does it feel to look back on it and know, like, wow, like I won the hardware, got the buckle, the trophy, everything?
Well, it's sad, but I'm also happy about it at the same time because I accomplished my goal that I've been working these past 10 years for. But it's sad to see it go, but I'm happy that I had all these memories.
Yeah, a lot of good memories for
Yes.
you and your family, right? Okay, over here is Bailey Bennett. And Bailey, you know, Miss Bailey, she raises goats, and she really is interested in just agriculture. Bailey, me and you have been having some awesome conversations off camera. Why is it so important to you that events like this exist?
So the youth of agriculture is something that we need to continue to push. And, you know, agriculture is what we wear on our back. It's what we put on the food on every table. It's what we eat. It's the barbecue. It's everything. And we really need to support these kids because the leadership and the opportunities that we get in FFA and 4-H are just tremendous. And I'm so thankful for the opportunities and the people that push me, my breeders, my 4-H club, and my FFA chapter, and my parents. Oh my gosh, they do so much for me. I could not do it without them.
Yeah, and Bailey, I mean, you're right. We don't think about it enough, all the stuff that goes into what we eat, what we wear, and everything like that. So for people who want to come and have a good time, at the end of it, these scholarships, I mean, they really, really do help the youth in the community, right?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm a senior, and I'm getting a Galveston County Fair and Rodeo scholarship, and this will really help me pursue my education. I'm going to Tarleton State University, and I'm going to be majoring in agriculture communications, and I would love to do what you're doing right now and just advocate for the agriculture industry and for the farmers and ranchers and just of the seniors in high school and down to the 8-year-old showing steers because it truly is amazing.
Well, you know what? I feel like your futures are so bright. Thank y'all so much for sharing these moments with me. Now, if you guys want any information, remember, this is your last chance to come out this weekend, April 12th. The Galveston County Fair and Rodeo ends April 12th. Right now, go to galvestoncountyfair.com. That's where you'll get all your information, okay? And later on in the show, we're going to find out what it takes to be a cowboy on the dirt at the Galveston County County Fair and Rodeo, and we have a gift, an early birthday present for cameraman Lenny, who does so much for Houston Life. All right, Lenny, you got to drink that between now and the next break.
Good stuff, Tessa. Those camera shots are going to be really smooth from here on out. Some very impressive young people out there, Tessa. Thanks for bringing us just part of their stories. Also, that crew in the tent, they look like a blast. Good luck to all of them. Welcome back to Houston Life. The Galveston County Fair and Rodeo will come to a close this Saturday, April 12th, but there is still time to enjoy the festivities, all while giving back to youth, education, and agriculture. So we sent Tessa down to Hitchcock to round up the fun.
You know, Derek, by myself, I'm pretty good at rounding up the fun. But if you're going to round up anything at the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo, you're going to need a cowboy. Now, lucky for me, resident cowboy Cody Kayla has already got my chaps strapped in, and we're here with Horse Mamas. Cody, how long have you been a part of the Galveston Fair and Rodeo? Tell me how you got involved.
I've been part of here since I was about 8 years old. And I've just showed animals and over there at the livestock pavilion, and then now kind of help out over here at the rodeo.
Now, Cody is kind of bearing the lead because his daughter, Kylie, she is the one who we talked to earlier who went away with that grand prize. You must be so proud of her.
Yes, ma'am. Pretty proud moment.
Now, for you, it's important that agriculture spreading, you know, the values and the morals of, you know, basically the cowboy lifestyle. That's really important to you. Why is that?
I think we need to do more of that. I think some kids out here, they don't know what agriculture is or what animals are, and I like to promote agriculture within the youth.
Now, that's amazing, which is why we tell people, hey, yes, come down, have the drinks, have the food, ride the ride, see the shows, but also put your money back into the community for these local kids, for the youth and for their education and for the agriculture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you got a horse here, Mama. She seems very sweet. You think you could get me on top of her and maybe take me for a little ride?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's do it real quick. Not too quick, but pretty quick. These chaps are heavy, Cody. Okay.
Here, you're going to have to swing that over there.
Okay, I'm going to swing.
Right.
Whoa, there she is. Okay. Now, did I pull any muscle? No, I feel good. Okay. So I'm feeling like a real cowgirl right now. What are my tips? Now, this is resident cowboy. Any tips for me while I'm on this horse?
No, ma'am. You just want to go to the left. She neck reins pretty good, so I think you're all right. Flip your hand over a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Flip my hand over?
Pretty good. If you want to go that way, you could just kind of pull your hand over to the left there.
Okay. Now.
If you want to stop her, just kind of whoa her a little bit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, she is really good. She's got like the sensitive brakes.
Just sit down in the saddle a little bit when you want her to stop.
Okay. Well, you know what? I feel like a bona fide cowboy. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh, she turns. She turns well.
Yeah, but you kind of want to keep your reins the same. Nope.
Now, it's hard to keep the reins with the mic.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll help you out.
All right, she is such a sweet horse. Do you think you could maybe ride me over to my next interview over here? Yeah. I've got to talk to a man named Blue Jeans.
Oh yeah, come on out over here.
Okay, here we go.
Just switch up a little bit.
Okay. Okay, he's over here.
Yeah.
There he is. Okay. And yeah, I got to tighten the reins. Hi, Blue Jeans. How's it going? You're the voice of the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm feeling like I'm on my high horse. You ever heard that saying?
Yeah, and you look good. You look good up there.
Thank you so much. Blue Jeans, why don't you tell everyone about your role? And you get comfortable on this mic because you're very used to it.
Yeah, I am kind of used to it. I have the best job at the rodeo. My job every night, I'm the MC of the event. You'll hear my voice all night during the rodeo. I get to tell you about all the good cowboys and cowgirls that have made their way to the Galveston County Fair. We've got them coming from all across Texas, Louisiana. They come to this rodeo because it's important. It's a big rodeo in the CPRE season, and it draws the best cowboys and cowgirls. Matter of fact, it's a top 5 added money in the CPRA, so that tells you it's a big time event and it's important to the cowboys and cowgirls.
It really, really is. And to be on this dirt, I mean, it's really a sacred place. You've had so much fun. There's so many memories made right here where we're standing. I heard the mutton busting went good. How do you feel now that the event is kind of winding down? What would you tell people that haven't come down and give the Galveston Fair a try?
Well, if you hadn't come down yet, these next 3 days are going to be the best 3 days of the entire event. You know, all the kids and all the good that the Galveston County Fair does. It's a week-long deal. They put money back into the community, into the pockets of kids that show here, and then to the grand finale this weekend. Braxton Keith is going to be here this weekend. All the young girls know Braxton Keith, but we're going to have a great rodeo. Like I mentioned before, the top cowboys and cowgirls are coming here. So if you're a rodeo fan, you've got 3 more days left to come have a good time.
Well, spoken like a true veteran of the Galveston County Fair. We are going to have some fun. I'm going to go right off of Mama's and continue my cowgirl lessons. Everyone come down here. It's going to be a good time, a good ride. So saddle up, as they say, right, Cody? Okay, come on, Mamas. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bye.
Yeehaw, Tessa, you look good on that horse. Right at home there, like a fish in water. Hey, by the way, a reminder, the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo is happening just down the road in Hitchcock off Highway 6. Here is a look again at the entertainment lineup. Braxton Keith Friday night at 10:30 a.m. Then Little Texas Band wraps things up Saturday night. If you'd like to get your tickets, you can visit GalvestonCountyFair.com.